Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just want to give you a quick update. It's been probably a week and a half or so since I put some videos out. Been a little bit of a change of plans here with the race car sitting behind me, and if you've been keeping up, the street car that I'm sitting on. We're going to forego the race car project. It's just going to be too troublesome to keep up with two race cars, if you will. So what I've decided to do, I'm actually going to take the engine out of this one and put it into this one, and we're going to run in true street only with this car. This car, you can't really tell by the video very much, or at least where I'm sitting right now. It's an 85 4i coupe. Pretty straight car, totally 100% virgin, hasn't been touched or cut or anything done to it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get the engine bay ready to put some paint on it. It's not going to be super fancy. It's just going to be most of the holes filled in and painted with the POR 15. So I'm going to go ahead and start on that right now. We plan on getting the engine sat down in it this weekend so I can fit the turbo kit. The main difference there is it is going to go to air-to-air style intercooler, a little bit smaller turbo to fit in the class rules, and it's not going to be mini tubbed and it's not going to be as low, and I'm actually planning on driving it on the street. Part 2 of the updates is the truck. If you've been following along there, the S10, we dynoed it in the previous videos, which are probably going to go up about the same time this one does. The previous video shows, it made 530 some odd horsepower on near 13 pounds of boost. We tuned it with HP tuners. It's got a 4L60 in it. And long about now, everybody that's watching the video is going, oh, 4L60. Well, it's getting replaced. I'm actually not going to sell the truck. Instead, the race car is probably going to go bye-bye. But the truck is about to get way cooler. It's getting a 4L80, which you can't see it, but it's sitting in the floor right back here behind the race car. I have an 8.8 for it that is sitting outside the door here. And it's getting the MS3 Pro, the Gen 1 MS3 Pro out of the race car, put on the truck with the Micro Squirt 4L80 transmission controller. So the truck is going to be way cool. I'm going to drive around a lot more than I had initially anticipated, since I'm not going to get rid of it. So having said all that, follow along. Okay, so what you just got to see there was a small portion of the pulls that we made on the dyno that night. We were on the dyno for probably 4 hours and made somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 pulls or so. In that order of those little short clips that we just saw, that was ranging from 6 psi on the earlier pulls up to about 13 psi later on in the night. It started out at like somewhere in the neighborhood of 320 horsepower to the wheels on 6 pounds. Ended up something like 380, 387 or something like that to the wheels on 6 pounds. And by the end of the night, like I said, it was 537 or so on 13 pounds, and that was locked. Now the converter started showing signs of giving up there at the end of the night, and it actually blew through the clutch one time, so we just called it a night and quit right there. That was actually after I turned the boost controller up considerably higher, probably in the neighborhood of 16, 17, 18 pounds, I don't know. The pull was only a couple of seconds into the run when it did that. The numbers look good. It was definitely going to make well over the 537 horsepower, whatever it was, but we didn't get to keep it, so we'll just call it good. Now, as I said earlier in the video, we're going to take it all back apart now. The HP tuners, the stock computer, and all of that associated wiring is coming back off of the truck. The 4L60 is coming out of the truck. The stock rear end is coming out of the truck. Now it's getting the 8.8. It's getting the 4L80, a Circle D triple disc clutch, billet front converter, and of course the Gen 1 Mega Squirt Pro with the drop-on harness. So the next updates you're going to see are going to be something along those lines. We're going to start taking it apart tomorrow. I'm kind of waiting on some parts to get here. So we're going to call that a wrap. Like I said, the thing performed flawlessly. The PSI conversions, drop-in standalone harness, perfect. The stock electronics work great. The only reason I'm changing to the Mega Squirt is I want some functionality. I want some tunability, boost control, and all those things combined, inside the Mega Squirt. So that's the main reason for all that. So anyways, you're going to see in the next few videos all that stuff start to unfold. So once again, thanks for stopping by. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Love to see you back. And the projects are finally starting to get some traction, if you will. So anyways, that's the end of this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.